Yo guys, this is Michael Durr post workout and just did some squats and some deadlifts, just trying to get the training in. And I'm just going to talk about something right now, and that's staying motivated and New Year's resolutions, because I think a lot of people do not follow through with their New Year's resolution, especially with their fitness goals. A lot of the times in January, it's the time to train. It's the time where people decide to get fit. So there's a couple things you can do to stay motivated, because I feel like a lot of people, they'll be really pumped in the first 2 weeks, and then afterwards it's downhill from there. It's like you go to the gym, it's super busy for the first 2 weeks in January, and then after that everybody just quits pretty much. So there's a couple things you can do to stay motivated, a couple things that help me stay motivated, and that's writing things down. So you can write it down in a journal. I would recommend keeping a training journal and writing down how much weight you're lifting, how many reps you're doing, the type of cardio you're doing, how you felt that day, the time you trained, if you put your weight in this. It's like a training diary, a training journal, whatever you want to call it. The nice thing about that is maybe after 2 weeks, a month, you can see, okay, are my numbers going up? What's happening? And for me, when I see my numbers go up, it's super motivating. It keeps me motivated to keep training. And just seeing those results, I think, definitely helps with keeping on the course of your fitness goals. Now, another thing you can do is you can train with somebody. You can have a training partner. I think having somebody to assist you can really help you. It can be a friend, it can be a family member, it can be a trainer, it can be anybody. I just think that having that assistance can help you. Like for instance, if it's an early morning and you hate training in the mornings, but you know that your friend or your trainer or somebody's going to be there to train with you, you're probably going to wake up because you don't want to ditch them. That's a dick move. But anyways, guys, I think those are two things that can really help. Keeping the journal, having a training partner, that can definitely help. I think another thing that can help is just telling people your goals. I think if we are transparent and we're honest and we tell people what our goals are, I think they are more likely to happen than if we just keep it in. I think it's nice to tell people, okay, this is what I want to achieve. And I think it keeps you accountable, because people may ask you, hey, where are you on this? Are you still doing your fitness thing? So I think that can help as well. And this is just my opinion. These are just things that I think can work. And for clients that I've trained, they've seemed to work. But anyways, guys, just a little speech on motivation, New Year's resolutions, fitness, woo! Anyways, just gonna show you guys some clips on some training and some squats and some deadlifts. Peace out. Hope you enjoy the clips.
Alright guys, so I'm back in the gym, and you probably noticed that I've been hopping around the different gyms. So this is actually a fitness store. So when I'm back in Kelowna, I usually work at Rocky Mountain Fitness, and that's just a local fitness chain, and it's primarily in, well, I guess it's just in BC, Kamloops, Kelowna, and Prince George. So back helping out the team, so just decided to come in early and get a little bit of a workout in. The past couple days, or I guess the past couple weeks, it's been tough to get in my training. Just been so busy, just hanging out with family, eating food, and you know what? Sometimes you gotta do that. So guys, I'm just gonna let the clips play, and I'm just gonna talk about a couple of things here. In my intro, I talked about motivation. I talked about how to basically stay on track for your fitness goals. So if you have a New Year's resolution and you want to shed some weight, or you want to put some muscle on, or anything like that, I think the biggest thing that we need to do is we need to be consistent. If I get anybody asking me what is the number one thing that I need to do to make some gains or make some losses, and I would say consistency. There's no magic pill. There's no quick fix. I think we need to be consistent with our training. So it's not just starting a program and doing it for a month and that's it, because I know some people do that and they just want the quick result. But you know what it is? It is all about lifestyle. It is all about changing how you live. And I think if you can integrate some aspect of fitness, it doesn't have to be powerlifting, it doesn't have to be weight training, it could be yoga, it could be cycling, it could be swimming, it could be pretty much anything. And you know, I've really changed my views, because back in the day I was so biased and I thought, oh yeah, you know, if you're not weight training, you know, it's you're wasting your time. But I think that, you know, the best workout that you can do is the workout that you'll actually do. I think that too many times we think, okay, I see my friend, he's doing this and he's getting good results, but you can't compare with any other people. You can't compare. You have to challenge yourself. You have to be the best that you can be and go from there. I think a lot of times we hop on the bandwagon. We see what our friends are doing, and maybe they're doing CrossFit, or maybe they're doing like a bodybuilding program, or they're doing something. And I think that you got to think about, okay, well, what goals do you want to achieve? What do you want to do? Don't think about what they want to do. Think about what you want to do. What do you want to achieve? And I think that's a big thing. Writing down the goals, figuring out what you want to do. And it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't have to be weight training. It could be yoga. It could be rock climbing. You have to love what you're doing. So for me, I love lifting weights. I love powerlifting. And I haven't been doing powerlifting for that long. I've only been doing it since January, and I absolutely love it. And you know, I've got friends who maybe they're into other things like calisthenics, or they're into more bodybuilding, or they're more into functional training and performance. So everybody's going to have different goals, and you know, we can't compare with each other. We support each other, and I think that's what fitness should be all about. I think there's too many times when you're at a commercial gym and there's all this testosterone, and there's egos, and everybody's sort of comparing themselves. I think that we should just be supporting each other, and that's actually one thing that I like about CrossFit. Okay, I've done a couple of CrossFit classes. This was like 3-4 years ago, and the one thing that I took away was that they had amazing camaraderie. The camaraderie was fantastic. They pushed you, they motivated you. If you felt like you're gonna throw up or you're gonna quit, they said, hey, like, man, you can keep on going, you can keep on doing it. And everybody was so positive. And when you finish the workout, everybody's giving you high fives. So I think that a lot of the times CrossFit has a negative reputation, but I think there are some positives of CrossFit. I'm not saying that you should go out and start doing CrossFit, but I'm saying that there are some positives to it. I guess what I'm trying to say is they've got a sense of community, and they've done a really good job creating that community, and they've also done a good job with exposing people to, let's say, Olympic weightlifting and gymnastic movements, and even a little bit of powerlifting as well. So a lot of the times now when you're in the gym, I find that I see more people doing deadlifting and squatting, and actually I even see people messing around with some cleans. So anyways, I think again we just need to be consistent. And the thing about training, you might think, hey Mike, you're just going to go to the gym every day and you love going to the gym every day. You know what, there's some days where you just have to force yourself to go. I think that you've got to realize that a lot of people who train, sometimes there's going to be those days where you're not going to feel 100%, but you need to get it in. You gotta push yourself to get to the gym and get it done. And I promise you, it'll be well worth it. When you finish your workout, when you walk out of that door, when you are on the way home and you're sitting down at home afterwards, it's the best feeling. You accomplish something. You accomplish the goal of going to the gym. And I feel like every time I go to the gym, I accomplish something. I set goals for myself. And you know what? I guess that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe and like.